The state of knowledge today does not permit us to predict the hour and the time of the occurrence of an earthquake. However, it was well known that Haiti is a country which could be subject to such an earthquake with such a magnitude. So the earthquake was predictable per se, but this is not an operational prediction that can be used. We know that the country is on a so-called tectonic plate, and that the movement of this tectonic plate can create an earthquake of such a magnitude because there is a tectonic fault and so on. Although we cannot, as I said, predict the day and the hour of an earthquake, when we know that a given country and a given area of a country can be struck by a major earthquake, and this was the case, we should have been more prepared. We need to help the country to be better prepared for future disasters, and the international community should accompany Haiti in this process. The international community should not mobilize itself only for the coming days and weeks and months. It should remain mobilized alongside the Haitian for the next several years. UNESCO is part of the effort. UNESCO has been part of what we call the flash appeal for the emergency operations. We will be giving special attention, particular attention now in the coming days, to the situation of the educational establishment as a whole. We will have to do our best to give the educational environment in Haiti, the educational establishment, all help that we can provide. But in the long term, UNESCO will also be mobilized both on the educational front, but also on other fields and areas, including, as I said, to help the rehabilitation and reconstruction process in terms of better schools, more resistant housing, better early warning system for natural hazards, trained engineers in order to ensure an earthquake-proof construction, a hurricane-proof construction. We need to also to look into the communication system in the country, in the media establishment as well, and also, when time permits it, to the other fields of UNESCO competence, like the cultural domain, the cultural heritage of the country, the cultural family in Haiti, but also the socio-cultural overall rehabilitation of the country. We do not very often draw lessons from these disasters. Now, the time in Haiti is certainly for relief, for immediate emergency response, and all the attention should be focused on this emergency phase.